Well, good morning. Welcome. Glad you could join us today. Rainy day here. This is the 7th of March, and we're here at the site where we dumped the car out. That video of a very bad day on the railroad. What a mess. So we got Hulcher in here today, and we're cleaning up some of the stuff in the track. And after we get the track cleaned up, some of the shoulder, then we'll get the big stuff on the outside with a high rail excavator, and I'll hope I can get some of that made. So we got to start on our cleanup today. I'm glad to see that. We're not running the train today. Oh, it was snowing here a little bit ago, rainy this morning. Temperature's not bad, but you know, March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb. All right, let's get down here and see, watch Hulcher do a little bit of this. Okay. Here's the mess we had. I'm glad to see them in here. I did get as much as this broomed out of the track as we could with the regulator, but it'd be nice to get this sucked up real nice and get all those coal fines out of there. We're going to take this up to milepost 8 up there on our siding and get off and dump it up there, and then they'll come down with some tri-axle trucks later on, load it up and take it back up and run it through the truck plant again, clean all the ballast out of it. So this is good coal, just needs cleaned again. So they will recycle it. If you hadn't watched that video, very bad day on the railroad when this dumped out, I'll put a link in the description there so you can go watch that video and how we emptied that car. The car door came open here and how we emptied that car door out. You will get to watch that in that video, how we did that. Cold morning that morning. And okay. I can't see me, he's running for remote, so I gotta get out of his way here. This coal being wet, it's can't get a whole lot in that pipe at one time, it'll plug it up. Okay, I said they're gonna have to sometime get a high rail excavator in here, and I hope I can get that, get a video of that made whenever it happens. Might not be in this location. We got a couple other spots where the car's dumped out, so I'm sure I'll get that in there sometime. End of the pipe plugged up. I said, with this wet coal, it's I know it seems like it's awful slow with that small pipe, but it just you get too much in there and it just wants to plug it up. So the truck just doesn't have enough suction for all the materials, different materials that they handle, to have a bigger pipe or a a wider pickup area. It'd be nice if it had a big thing that'd go right across there and suck it all in. It just the truck just wouldn't handle it. So this is what we got. Terry, the Hulcher road foreman over there, was telling me he was on a derailment here a week or so ago in Dunkirk, New York, where it had an auto carrier, and the front truck set came out of it and actually went out and was under the middle part of the car. He gets on some very interesting adventures. They were on the two deck center partition cars that went off up there at Horseshoe Curve a couple years ago too. They did that one. He told me when that trash train went through there, it was real hot. It was in July and August when that happened. He said when that trash train went through, that Norfolk Southern trash train, he said the smell was just almost unbearable. Alrighty, I get a lot of good stories from him. Okay, we'll be back with some more good stuff. Well, good morning again. This is a new day here. We're about 3 weeks later from when they was down there. And you see all this ballast in here where this is all vacked up from the vac truck, and this is what they brought up here to our milepost 8 siding. And this is dumped. This is where they dumped it. So, like I said, this is going to be all cleaned up and taken back up to the prep plant. They'll run it through and clean all that ballast out of it. It's a good bit of coal in there. So I got quite a bit, and oh my! Also, we've had more than that one car that was down there at milepost 9.1 open up. So I don't know if you'll see those videos before this one or not, but we've got two more cars, three cars up here at milepost 8 that had opened up. So we got a lot of cleanup to do, and they're in here today getting with their grapple truck, getting the big stuff. So we'll go up and see that. Quite a bit of coal here. Well, this is where the 3 cars are dumped out. Said you'll see a video of that sometime. And one of them we dumped on purpose because we had a bad bearing car up here, and we dumped it out on purpose to take that bad bearing car back to the harbor to get it fixed. So they come and the regulator shoved a good bit of it out, and then they had the vacuum truck in here and cleaned this up pretty good. Alrighty. It's a shame it's had to happen, but you will see a video sometime of that bad bearing of us taking that car back too. Got a lot of videos here to show you. It's been a hard winter here at the mine, or on the railroad. A lot of unkind things have happened this winter. It's been a good winter for track. I haven't had very few problems with track, actually. The winter before was a really hard winter on my track because it kept freeze thaw. That's really hard on track. So This was the problem with the year with our rolling stock problems. That's railroading. Yeah. You just come out here and deal with what you got to deal with. There's a little bit of ballast in here. I'm not sure what they're going to do with this coal after they take it, get the cars loaded. I'm really not sure. I don't know if they have somebody that bought it at a discounted price because of the this is not going to get reclaimed, so I don't get involved in that kind of stuff. Just I'm sure they have a good plan figured out that they didn't tell me. He just got started here about 10 minutes ago, so he's going along pretty quick. This goes pretty quick. That's that bucket on there. It's bolted to the grapple. Then after we get on up in here, we will move the cars. So down here at milepost 9.1, if not sure when they're going to do that, we have a shutdown coming up. They may take a car up there when the train's not running. I don't know what they got planned on that. If not, he'll have to load his grapple truck up the bed with his grapple truck, come up here and unload it, which would be a real pain. They're running trains pretty good today, so we didn't want to get down there and get too far away. Real easy clearing up right here. We can clear up in about 10 minutes here. So. They were down here last week, was unloading ties. We got 2,300 new ties come in, so they had their truck here. Frontier was here one day unloading with their grapple truck because these guys got called on a derailment. But that's a pretty good sized bucket.
Yeah.
How much does that hold?
500 pounds at a time.
500 pounds. Nice.
Yeah,
These going quick.
We built that.
Is that right?
Yeah, we built those buckets. They were off of a Prentice loader. And we took them from the Prentice loader and the attachment that it was on and basically just cut all the brackets off. Had Lagonda welding. They used to have them jimmy rigged with 2 bolts and some like 3x3 by 1/4 inch angle iron welded on the side. And I said, well, we ain't gonna do that. So I sent it to a machine shop and had those brackets made.
Very nice.
Works pretty slick.
Yes, it does.
We do a lot of full transloads, like damaged cars, whatever, and transfer from one car to another car. However they want to do it.
That's a lot better than sucking it out, isn't it?
Stone or whatever.
Concrete,
I mean,
yeah.
You do it with ballast. It's a pretty nice little attachment. And of course, it's not going to be anything perfect here. What we're working with, it is what it is, you can only do so much.
You got a good bit done here in just a short amount of time.
Yeah, it doesn't take long at all.
Good. I can see that where that come in real handy on the unloading cars where they had to didn't have any other way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, other than dump it. I mean,
But you just can't dump it just any place like we did out here in the Maine, you know.
And you're lucky, you know, to be able to have a place to do that, because you know, class ones, you know, they don't have that kind of luxury. You can't just go dumping 30 cold cars, you know.
Right.
Especially single mains, you know. There's no way this could have happened in a better place. That's impossible. Yeah, it was a good and bad thing. I mean, it's never a good thing to have to dump it, but I mean.
Well, that's railroad, and like you said, if it was going to happen, this is about the best place it could have.
Oh yeah, and for the quickest cleanup. Only thing is I think, me personally, when we go to move these cars, I think I'm going to have to be in front of the car to pull it down, and then we'll skate it. And once we do have to move it, but we'll have to take the grapple truck down through the switch.
Right.
You know.
Right.
You're not going to pull it over here. Not on the rail.
Oh no, not with the bucket.
No, I mean, even with a chain on here.
I see.
It's just, there's not enough traction to be able to pull it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It just won't work well.
That's why you're professional.
Well, we try to be. I don't know how it works out all the time, but we try.
Okay, very good. Nice. Can't negotiate a very sharp curve with that though.
Well,
there's not a lot of.
It's not made for any of that.
I mean that'll swivel some, but
yeah,
a little tight there. Okay.
All right, Troy, nice and easy. Ease up there, and we'll get this set.
Looking good. Looking good. Looking good.
Yes, sir. One more card.
Just about going to have enough room to do all of it. Okay, very good. I'll go get this one down here. Right there, that's called a skate. The weight of the car wheel goes up on there, and that pushes down, creates more resistance than just a wheel chock skate. So, they were about at the end of the second day. We had 2 cars almost loaded. They switched these out here a little bit ago. I wasn't here when they did it. Still got a little bit more to go. About a third of the way to go. Okay, but it's looking pretty good for a clam bucket. Got a good bit done. Good bit done. Alrighty. Well, I want to thank you very much for watching the show today, and I hope you enjoyed it. So. things are coming along pretty good, and glad to see this get done. Okay, thank you again, and happy rails to you until we meet again.